Hey everyone, Cars here from ADifficultTruth. We return to our good friend Steven Crowder, who has spent the last couple of days just whining and complaining about YouTube and how they're censoring his channel and how they're censoring conservative channels. When in reality, this is just demonstrably false. We've done videos about this. We had a live stream on this as well. David Pakman did a very thorough and excellent analysis of this issue, and the conclusion is, look, YouTube is not specifically targeting conservative channels. It is targeting independent political channels in favor of the mainstream media channels. At the end of the day, they are a corporation. They're there to make money. The way that they make money is ad revenue. Whatever brings in those big, safe ad bucks is what they're going to do. This is just business. So of course all these political independent channels are getting crushed, but this is not specifically targeting in conservative channels or even left-wing channels. David Pakman's channel is a very large left-wing channel, and it is getting negatively affected by this as well. But Crowder goes on a 20-minute rant and also gets a little conspiratorial about how YouTube is supposedly trying to censor his channel and conservatives. Let's take a look here. I'll go through some of this. I'm not going to subject you to the full 20 minutes.
So we've uncovered some new alarming information about the YouTube policy changes over the last few weeks. And we knew that leading up to the 2020 election, big tech, they were going to try and sway things for Democrats.
I'd like some receipts, please. I'm sure Steven Crowder is going to give us a very credible source here so that we can evaluate this.
Comes from leaked videos, memos, whistleblowers. They all showed us that Silicon Valley was devastated by Trump's win, and they were openly determined to not let it happen again.
I certainly find
they were determined to not let it happen again. So this is Sergey Brin, Google co-founder, telling us that this is not going to happen again. And let's just, I'm obviously being sarcastic, but let's just take a note here. This is from Breitbart, a Breitbart exclusive. I thought these were supposed to be credible sources.
this election deeply offensive, and I know many of you do too.
Poor thing. That's too bad.
And I think it's a very stressful time.
So how is he saying that they want to sway elections? I mean, I don't get it.
And it conflicts with many of our values.
What they're really saying.
Seriously? Project Veritas, which has been known to doctor videos and just splice things together to make it look like they're talking about something, when in reality it's... Jesus Christ. We did a video debunking Project Veritas. These people are just not to be trusted, and they've been known to falsify videos. So this is not really credible sources. What?
About fairness is that they have to manipulate their search results so that it gives them their
Caitlyn Jenner, I think.
How?
Agenda that they want.
Then she ran over a school of...
Ha ha ha. They're making fun of Caitlyn Jenner. Anyways, the sources that he cites are Project Veritas and Breitbart, which is just hilarious. Absolutely hilarious and super not credible. But anyways, let's move on.
That was the most recent rollout. They've done the exact opposite. Yeah. This is alarming because it can happen to anyone. This is how a normal YouTube search works. Okay, let me walk you through this. Let's say you search for Jenna Marbles.
Yes.
Okay? Her video pops up, and these are the first results. Yeah. All the videos are from her channel. But right now, and this may change if you're watching this, unless you have a time machine, right? Because videos go up forever. Right now, at the moment of this taping, if you search Steven Crowder, our channel may pop up, but we're blacklisted from the video results. The first...
Okay, hold on. Let's do this in real time. I've already done this, but let's just do it for the video here.
Video result from this.
Okay, so let me remind you. This was a few hours ago. This was today. So let's just search up. I've already done this, but let's just search up for the video. Steven Crowder's channel. Oh, there it is. Steven Crowder. There it is. 5 hours ago. This is 5 hours ago. Yep, that's him. Let's try incognito mode, which we've done this already, but This all started because he did a 13-minute rant complaining that his channel wasn't showing up, and I'll explain that in a second here. This is just to prove a point here. Steven Kraut, look, even the autofill puts his name there. So here we are, channel, there, that's him. These are his videos. So I don't know what the heck he's talking about. But let's continue.
Channel is almost 70 videos in. That's multiple pages of results. If you type in my name and the name of this channel, let's get a little more specific. You can say, well, I don't know, maybe you guys suck at SEO. Fair. Let's say you want, and this is how we found out because one of our researchers.
Right, super sleuth. Anyways, he goes on to try to prove that if you try to get specific, like change my mind videos, which we'll go ahead and search for, the reason why his channel is being pushed to the bottom of the barrel is because he is demonetized. When a YouTube channel gets demonetized, it gets pushed to the bottom of the search. That's just the way it works. It's not because it's a conservative channel. It's just that you, and you know what you did, got your channel demonetized. So yeah, that's the reason for that. It's not because there's some great conspiracy trying to bring down Steven Crowder. Anyway, you're not that special, my dude. Okay, change my mind. Interesting. All these search results are, first of all, from his content. He's working for Blaze TV, or has a contract for Blaze TV. There's his channel right there. So it's not like it's impossible, but $10 says if I click on this video, there's going to be an ad on it.
At 9 p.m. tonight,
wow.
my camp.
Color me shocked. There's an ad on it. Of course, this video is going to pop up. I don't think Steven Crowder understands how YouTube works. Anyways, let's continue.
Reg was trying to tell a friend, oh yeah, if you want to watch the channel, just search Steven Crowder, change my mind, it'll pop right up. Well, we did a little experiment. If you type in Steven Crowder, change my mind, seems pretty specific.
Yeah.
All of the first page video results are from.
Again, this is his content that he put on Blaze TV not that long ago, and then he complains that, oh, they're not getting as many views. You just uploaded them, and your channel is demonetized. This is frustrating.
From other channels, not some, all of them.
With fewer views, by the way.
With fewer views.
Way fewer views.
And it's not just, and some of them are taking you to like local CBS affiliates. Like, we want to hear what Schenectady had to say, and here are a couple of students. I don't like it. Back to you.
Okay, anyways, he goes on to bring his, what he says, and I quote, half Asian super lawyer, because that's totally not a trope, to give his expert legal opinion, or his expert opinion on this.
To do what actions are we going to be taking? Because it's reached beyond the point of just complaining.
Well, it's what's amazing about this is that every time we think, certainly this is the dumbest move that YouTube is going to make, or this is the last action they're going to take behind the curtain, or to take invisible action behind to do something, especially considering the missteps from the Vox adpocalypse, they continue to do more. And some of the most recent things that you've seen and that we talked about just now are, the changes behind the scenes that are only affecting not only Louder with Crowder, but are affecting a whole slew of conservative voices as opposed to left.
Again, I'd like some receipts on how this is affecting specifically only conservative channels. I'd really love to see some receipts on that.
Voices. And when we have reached out continuously, we haven't seen anything, haven't gotten that information.
Hold on.
And so the next steps are going to involve voices as opposed to leftist voices.
What?
From the Vox adpocalypse, they continue to do more. And some of the most recent things that you've seen and that we talked about just now are, the changes behind the scenes that are only affecting not only Louder with Crowder, but are affecting a whole slew of conservative voices as opposed to leftist voices. And
okay, as opposed to leftist voices, that is just demonstrably false. David Pakman's channel, again, a very large left-wing channel, is being negatively affected by these changes. This is specifically targeting political independent channels. This is just lies, plain and simple.
And when we have reached out continuously, we haven't seen anything, haven't gotten that information. And so the next steps are going to involve a kind of multifaceted. One, we already know that there's an existing lawsuit that's been going on from leftist groups, and specifically LGBT groups. And you know, for those who may be watching who are concerned about.
So not even like 10 seconds later, he's saying that there's a lawsuit with referencing leftist channels or leftist people and LGBT people because they're going through the same thing. How do you square that?
About, well, you know, hey, you know what? I actually don't care if you get throttled. Don't think about it of just this view. Think about it if anyone can throttle any political views.
The problem with the LGBTQ lawsuit is they want an injunction so that YouTube cannot throttle them, but they also want YouTube to have more strict policies regarding hate speech to create a more safe space.
Well, so throttle everybody else.
We want you to throttle them, just not us.
And
okay, another clearly homophobic trope. But anyways, and that is the gist of Crowder's argument. The reality is Steven Crowder is a liar and a grifter. And I mean, he's not there to tell the truth, but the idea that YouTube is purposely suppressing conservative channels is false. The idea that social media companies are conspiring and have some kind of coordinated effort to sway elections one way or the other is false. I mean, it's just not true. There's no shred of evidence. In fact, again, his lawyer pointed out that left-wing channels and LGBT are suing for the exact same reason. So he's just blatantly lying. On top of that, he failed to mention that his channel is demonetized, which, I mean, he's got to know if he's been doing this for so long that when you get demonetized, your channel doesn't do that well. That video, or if your entire channel gets demonetized, the referrals and all those suggestions go down to the bottom of the bottom of the bottom. This is just how YouTube works. It's not because, you know, there's some magic voodoo targeting Steven Crowder. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell so that you get notifications when our videos go live for you. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/ADifficultTruth. You can also like us on Facebook at facebook.com/ADifficultTruthOfficial. You can listen to the podcast at soundcloud.com/ADifficultTruth. And now you can follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/ADifficultTruth. Come be a part of the conversation. I'll leave all the links in the description below, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. See ya!